So let us dance this night away.
Hello and welcome to a new video. I hope everybody is doing well. So I've not done one of these in a while. But as the title says, this is a Waterstones Sale haul. And I've been sitting on these packages for quite a while because I've been wanting to film this. And now I finally am. So I feel like we should get stuck in. So I got two packages. The first that turned up was the big giant box, and then this one turned up. So I'm kind of scared to open this one because when they put them in these packages, they kind of pack them in tight, and I'm scared that the books are whatchamadoody. That might be damaged, but here goes. Okay, so oh, there's only 3 books in here. Not too bad. So, first book, I bought Snake Eater by T. Kingfisher. Smaller than I thought it would be. But I read the synopsis for this one and I was quite intrigued. A young woman seeking a fresh start is confronted by ancient gods, malevolent supernatural forces and eccentric neighbours in this witty fantasy horror. And I think that's what kind of drew me to this one, was witty fantasy horror. I've yet to read a T. Kingfisher book. I'm not sure if I have any others of theirs, but yeah, excited for this one. I think this was new from 2025. So next is A Beautiful Evil by B. Fitzgerald. I originally had this pre-ordered but cancelled it because I cancelled a lot of pre-orders last year due to my circumstances. So when this went on sale, I was like, do you know what? I'm gonna get it. And it's the, I don't think it's signed. No, it's so I'm just looking at it and it's got, I don't know if it's supposed to look like that or if it's a faded print job. I'll have to check another copy. It must be, because there's nothing at the bottom. I don't know, let me know if you guys have this copy and if it's the same on your edition. This one is the sprayed edge edition and it says, "This love is cursed." I have the edition previous to this, which I think is about, whoops, which I think is about Aphrodite? No, Persephone. Not read it yet. But it's a beautiful edition. And this one, ooh, forgot these have these on the dust jacket, under the dust jacket. This is the naked hardcover design. It's gorgeous. And then end papers are just, looks like a zodiac wheel. This one is about Pandora, I think, so should be a good read. Just a disclaimer, you'll probably hear the word "I'm excited to read this" a lot, so I don't know, if you want to play a drinking game out of it, take a sip every time I say that. And then the last one in this package is Holly Jackson, Not Quite Dead Yet. I did have the special edition pre-ordered for this one, but again, cancelled it, so this is just the regular edition. But as it was on sale, I thought, you know, why not? And I think this one is, yeah, it's about the main character who suffers a brain injury, and she has 7 days to find out who attacked her. Yes, who attacked her before the aneurysm gets her. So I've heard this is quite suspenseful, so I'm excited to read this one. Oh, next up is the big box. Oh, it's heavy. First up is Best Wishes from the Full Moon Coffee Shop by my Mochizuki. This is the follow-up, I think, to the Full Moon Coffee Shop, which I have and have not read yet, but this was on sale, so I thought, why not get the next one. Next up is Gunk by Saba Sams. I read the synopsis on this one because it's never been on my wish list. Saw it on sale. What drew me was the cover. So I read the synopsis and was like, I like the sound of this. It's about a divorcee who still is working alongside her partner in the grotty student nightclub they own. They hire Neem to work the bar with Jules, and I think they basically just have some kind of blossoming friendship, but there's a pregnancy involved and abandonment, so this should be an interesting read. Next up is Terror at the Gates by Scarlett Sinclair. It was on my wish list, I think, but it could have been a special edition one, I'm not sure. But I read the synopsis and was really interested because it's about Lilith, and I haven't really read much about Lilith, and you know what I've seen in Lucifer and Supernatural. So I thought this one sounded good because it's sort of that feminist female rage kind of jobby, and this one actually is quite a nice addition. So we have, I'll show you this one guys, foiled naked hardcover, same on the back, and then the end papers, it's like a modern looking hell, same on the back, and then there a second. Under the dust jacket, I think this is hell. So, one second, let me have a quick look. Oh no, this is the World of Eden. Wow, it's really cool. Yeah, I love stuff like this. And then just like looking at the artwork, seeing if there's anything hidden, etc. Yeah, that's very cool. Next up is Silver Cloak by L.K. Stephen. I had this on my wish list, but I can't remember if I pre-ordered it or not. There's a sticker on. No. But this is the Waterstones exclusive. Sorry, I keep seeing this line here. And I was like, oh my god, is that Mark? But no, it's part of the design. It's the Waterstones exclusive edition, which is just block sprayed edges. And we have, and that's the naked hardback, plain on the back. And then there's the map. Love a good map. And it's the same. Yeah, it's the same at the back. So this one was quite popular, I think, last year. A lot of people really liked this. It's a new fantasy series set in a world where magic is fueled by pleasure and pain. Oh yeah, that piqued my interest. In which an obsessive detective infiltrates a brutal gang of dark mages, knowing that one wrong move will get her killed. Yeah, excited to read that one. Next up is Tales of Deadly Devotion by Jennifer Delaney. This is the second book in, I don't know what the series is called, but the first book was Tales of Monstrous Heart. I got that one last year in the Waterstones sale. Have yet to read it though, so I'm not going to be reading the synopsis for this one. But yeah, I thought it's in the sale, might as well get it because I have the first one. Brimstone is next, and this is the special edition, and my copy is damaged. So this is going to be swapped, hopefully. Signed, an exclusive edition. God, I hope it's still available somewhere. I might have to go out tomorrow and deal with it. But yeah, there's the signature. This is why I hate ordering from like a bulk stuff from Waterstones, because yeah, I can see the box is all torn inside a little bit, where I think they've probably packed it and just it in, because yeah, look at that, that's awful. And it's got markings on the thingy, but funny thing is it's not that bad on the actual book. So really it's just a dust jacket. Oh no, it's a bit damaged there. But there's the artwork and papers. The little fox. I read Quicksilver last year and I did enjoy it, so I have been looking forward to reading the sequel. Oh yeah, you can see the damage. Right, we'll try and get that sorted. Fingers crossed. Next up is Shield of Sparrows by Devney Perry. Again, this was a very popular read last year. I didn't get it in a book box, and I can't remember if any of the boxes did special editions, but I think I missed out on the Waterstones edition of this one. Not quite sure why, but hey ho. Anyway, it was on sale, so I thought why not go for it. This one is a Gods and Monsters type one. The gods sent monsters to 5 kingdoms to remind mortals they must kneel. So it's one of those oppressive ones, I guess, but I heard good things, so I'm excited to read it. And it's not damaged, so win. And the last book I got was Eternal Ruin by, is it Tigest? Gearma? I am so sorry for butchering that. But this is the second book in the, I can't remember what the series is called. The Immortal Dark series. The first book is Immortal Dark. This one is about vampires and I think Dark Academia. I haven't read the first one, so I'm not going to read the synopsis for you. But this is also the exclusive edition, so it's got the sprayed edges and it matches my edition, which is also the Waterstones edition. Exclusive edition. So there you have it. Those are all the books that I purchased in the Waterstones sale. I say purchased because I basically saved up all my stamps throughout the year, and I had about £90 worth of stamps, so all of that came up to about 108 including postage. So yeah, I only spent less than £20, which wasn't too bad. But I'm really happy with what I got. Can't wait to read it, or read them all. The only problem is that I don't have any room for them on the shelf, because you can't see it, but there are books behind me down below that are just kind of stacked because they don't have room. Well, I don't have anywhere to put them. So yeah, this should be fun, but hopefully this is the year where I read and can get some of these books off my shelf, because really now all I'm doing is I want to keep the ones that I've really loved or collectible-ish, and then just kind of get rid of them after that. But hey, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have read any of these books and if you liked them. Did you go to the Waterstones sale, and if so, what did you buy? If you've got a haul yourself, let me know, link it below and I'll go check it out. And yeah, if you haven't already, please like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.